9 down, 1 to go in our F1 2021 Formula NASCAR season. 2 drivers remain, King Louie, Lewis Hamilton, and myself, Fernando Alonso. 18 points currently separate us. Will I be able to make up that ground? Or will King Louie walk off with his 20th, 25th F1 championship? Only time will tell. And that time is now. The final race of our season begins now. What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz, and welcome back to F1 2021 Formula NASCAR season. I have got to find a way to shorten up that title. It's hard to believe that I've been doing this for 2.5 months already, but those 2.5 months all culminate into what today is. 1 race to go, and we trail King Louie by 18 whole points. It doesn't look great, but I'll tell you this. If I go into Monza today, just focusing on my own race, doing everything I can do to win and to get the fastest lap. We don't know what could happen to King Louie. He could easily DNF. I've been thinking all week, how would I race him? Would I use him up? Would I wreck him to win this championship? The short answer, probably, most likely, yes. Am I gonna go out on lap 1 and drive right through him? No, I will not. But if I put in a position where I can make his life a little bit harder, yeah, I'll do that. It's not like the FIA is gonna investigate this video for dirty driving on my part. We're going to have to deal with a little bit of weather in the qualifying session, but after that, it's gonna be all sun for race day, which is what I like to see. I don't wanna have any wild cards thrown at me when I'm trying to hunt some points. With all that said, I'm ready to race now. Hopefully, y'all are ready to watch me race now. Let's get championship finale Monza underway. Let's go! This bastard has been a thorn in my side all season!
Welcome one and all, and we're in for a real treat at this classic circuit here today. The crowd are ready to go, the cars are ready to go, and we're just about set for lights out. Welcome to the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Anthony Davidson is with me once again to take you through today's action, and we have plenty of twists and turns to come over the next hour or so, I'm sure. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton.
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? I'm also looking forward to seeing the different strategies in play today. Those who are starting on the red mark soft tyre are going to have a little bit more grip early on, but they have to make it count before that degradation starts to set in.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Perez, Ocon, Leclerc, Gasly, and Carlos Sainz, Tsunoda, Vettel, Lance Stroll, and Fernando Alonso, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Mick Schumacher, Latifi, and Nikita Mazepin. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So let me break this down for you guys before we get started. Second place earns 18 points in a Formula 1 race. Only the top 10 score points. So in order for me to win the championship, if I were to finish second, I would have to have King Louie finish outside of the points. Now, one of you guys in the comments last week mentioned that I would lose a tiebreaker with King Louie because I have 2 wins this season. He already has 4. So me winning a tiebreaker is out. If I were to finish second and he finishes out of the points, I would also need the bonus point for having the fastest lap. You get 1 point for having the fastest lap. So that would give me 19. I would win the championship that way. Now, if I win the race, regardless of me having the fastest lap or not, all King Louie has to do is finish 6th or better, and he wins the championship. Finishes 7th, though, and I win the race, I'm your champion. I'm not touching this strategy because times I've done it before, it's bitten me in the ass. So this is what we're rolling with. 13 laps today around Monza. Championship on the line. Let's get us some. All right, baby. Let's get a good start here. Get some of these guys right off the bat. Work our way into that top 10 maybe. Get myself up to the front of the field. Already wrecking. Oh my God. Well, that sure wasn't what I was looking for. We're all stopped.
The officials are deploying
Why?
the safety
Was
behind
that
your
because
delta.
of me?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your
I've got
delta
to
is
imagine
negative,
I had
which
some
means
sort of
you're too
hand in
fast.
that. Could I make it on hard tires till the end of the race? From here, wouldn't have to make another pit stop? I'm pretty sure I could. Is that the right thing to do though? I could probably make it on mediums. I don't think I even need the hards. We're gonna make a stop. We're swinging for the fences today. Screw it. Make my pit stop now. I'm gonna go to the back, but they'll all have to make stops. I won't. It looked like King Louis lost the lead on that start. Pretty sure Vestibule got around him. Actually, what do you guys give up with a new nickname? Verstappen. I kind of like that one. Looked like Verstappen took the lead away from King Louis, so anything that gets him further back in the pack, that gives me a shitty and grin. I love how I wanted to have a nice, clean start. Oh, let's get up into the top 10. Let's settle in here. I'm in the grass. I got other people in the grass around me. We're 3 wide.
Ready to go
Safety
racing
car.
again? The safety car
Coming
is in
in.
this lap.
We're
When the
going
field
green.
accelerates-
This should make things quite interesting. When they're all making their pit stops and I'm left out here all by my lonesome, would have to imagine they're going to run me down. Like, how long will I be able to hold them off? Any day now, Mazza spin. I'm not
flag.
waiting for
Green
you.
flag.
Okay, well,
We're
you got
racing
the
again.
jump on me anyway. We're back green. I'm already doing 232 miles an hour. Why can I not figure out this freaking turn 1? I survived somehow. Come on, Mickey Mouse. Get me back to him. That's one part that's not so good about restarting all the way in the back is, okay, glitched out there a little bit for a minute. You really lose contact with these guys pretty quickly. I cannot lose touch with that top 10. Yes! Fastest lap, bitch! We need that! Come on, get me to him. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we're knocking on the door of that top 10. Woo! King Louis has lost some spots. I like that. Now, this is what I was talking about. Am I going to rough him up a little? You better freaking believe I'm going to rough him up a little. I'm not making life easy for him. I'm not going to help him pass anybody. Get the hell out of the way, bitch. He's not getting by me. No way in hell is he getting by me. Now, I've got to find myself up in that lead. If I win the race, he finishes 7th. I got a championship, man. I'm not letting him by. No. Oh, he found a way by me anyway. He's not getting past me now. I am an immovable object. We are all on top of each other right now. Nowhere for me to freaking go.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
Holy Christ. This is a freaking mess. How did you get by me? He's up to 6th. We can't be having it. That's not going to work for me. Not today. You need 7th? I thought he had a time penalty
Gap to
there
the
for
car
a
in
minute.
front is 1.5
Shit, it's Yukio.
seconds.
Damn, now of course he's, No. Oh, this is gonna be a freaking knockout,
Try to stay
drag out.
with him, he might make a mistake.
Battle
Still
right to
regain
the
the
end.
position.
What if this penalty by Yukio ends up giving King Louis the spot? Like a time penalty by another guy screws me? Oh. What the hell are we doing? This is so highly dangerous. I'm not helping you. You stay there, bitch. He's running in about the area where I need him to run. He's right in that I've been off track more times today than I probably have all season. Yeah, we got Yukio all the way up in the lead right now. That, him being super far out there, I can't lose this because of a Yukio time penalty. No way, no way. Oh, I'm doing so much mirror driving. He's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to recalculate his route. If he expects, what the hell are you doing? Boom, they're wrecking. Bunch of people were trying to make pit stops from the middle of the track. The little mermaid's out.
Out of the race. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast.
Ow.
Reduce your pace.
Why'd we come to a dead stop, Chuck Norris? This is freaking huge. There were guys that made stops. This could put King Louis deep into the pack. Botox tried to make a pit stop from the far left side of the track, tried to cut across everybody. That didn't work, surprisingly enough. But there were guys that made it to pit road before the caution fell that are now going to be popping a squat in front of King Louis when he makes his pit stop. I'm just checking my tires. My tires are fine. We're coming to 5 to go, so... And there's not going to be much time left in this race when we get it restarted. Maybe like 4. Yes! Pit, bitch! Pit! We got 5 to go now.
Esteban's in for his stop.
I'm going to say 3 to go when we restart. Somewhere around there. And look at the guys filling up that top 5 now. Seems like more pitted than I thought we're going to. I thought more guys were going to stay out and had got to pit road
safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind
before
the
the
safety car.
caution. Now it's filled up with a bunch of new names. I mean, you still got Ricky Ricardo up there, but Botox, Gassy. Where the hell's King Louis? Really couldn't be in much better position. If King Louis is far enough back, yeah, he has the fastest car in the field. He can make up the ground, but with such few laps remaining, if he's far enough back, can he make it up? I don't know about that.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this
what?
lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart.
Safety car's coming in and we're not all grouped up. They haven't caught us yet. Okay, we're getting restarted with 4 to go. 4 laps remain on the season. They're restarting us. King Louis is nowhere on that mini-map. Oh, he is far back. Yes! They might have just gifted me a championship.
The teammate behind is
with it all spread apart this way.
Seconds.
Holy shit! King Louis isn't that far out of this pack. He could make up the time. I just want to know what the hell position he's in right now. I believe if that second group on the minimap, which he just took the lead of, he's out front of that second group. If they don't catch us, and I win the race, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got way more than enough spots. I should have this one. Last week, I screwed it up. Passing Verstappen. I got loose and I lost contact with him and he drove off with the win. No rain this week, which is nice, so we just pitted. Stroll just peeled off and pitted. That's gonna give 1 spot to King Louis. But I blew that with Max at Canada. Totally screwed it up. I gotta try and push Botox away. Even with Stroll in the park pitting, we should still have enough guys up here. If this was actual Mercedes, you know Botox would peel off, go down pit road saying he's got a problem just to give his boy an extra spot on the track. Carlos Sings is getting his shit involved now. I don't need that. Here they come. Also have Ricky Ricardo. Not far off. I'm hoping to God that Yukio time penalty doesn't screw me over. We're going 3 wide for the lead on the white flag. We got 1 to go.
Final lap of the race.
1 to go in the Formula NASCAR season. What the fuck? Botox just got away. He drove off because we all were like side by side in that corner. All right, we're back. We're back to him. We've got to win. We've got to win this race. Got to keep up. Don't need anybody cutting underneath me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't sitting there waiting. I would really like to be in second, though, coming out of that final corner so I could get the run. Oh, shit. I got it. We got into each other. They're getting the run on me. Shit. Come on. We gotta push them. Hold them off. Hold them off. I gotta hold them off. No!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I lost, didn't I?
A beautiful performance from McLaren today.
Oh,
Anthony Davidson,
no!
what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant.
I don't
here,
think I
they were
even got second
decisive,
place.
and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even get second place.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure. And no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight.
I had exactly what I needed right there in front of me. That is so incredibly painful. Knowing how hard it is. I mean, King Louis is up at the front every single time. For him to actually have a 10th place run. I just needed to do one thing, and I couldn't do that one thing. They all ganged up on me. I didn't do a good enough job pushing Botox away. We couldn't break free of Sings and Ricky Ricardo. If I would have been able to push Botox clear and leave the two of them, they just complicated the whole situation. And I got myself into the lead too early. I put myself into the lead. When we exited that final corner, I took the lead. And that start-finish line is way down there. And trying to hold 3 guys off, I'm surprised I held them off as long as I did. I feel like I've had my heart freaking ripped out and stepped all over. 81-1000 separated me with the championship. Ricky Ricardo's obviously the master of Monza. Wins it in real life, wins it here too. And then you got Sings and us, Botox, Gassi, Yukio. I thought he had a time penalty. Oh, he served it on pit road. Verstappen, he gets 7th. Gio there in 8th. Chuck Norris and your champion, King Louis. Mickey Mouse came that close to getting his first point of the season, but ends the season with no points. We had one DNF, the Little Mermaid, with those wacky-ass pit stops that happened at the middle of the race. Making pit stops from the middle of the track. I don't know what the hell that was about. 4 points. I mean, how many places, how many times this season did we miss out on a point here, you know, point there, a couple points here, a couple points there. Happy to see Ricky Ricardo. He gets up to 3rd there. He had 2 DNFs the last 2 weeks and comes in here, wins the damn thing. He was a contender the entire season. Just those 2 DNFs absolutely murdered his hopes. And you got Verstappen in 4th, Botox rounds out your top 5 in points, and it's quite a gap down to Perez, Hilton, Chuck Norris, a Little Mermaid, Carlos Sings bumps up there, and Enclair. That's your top 10 in points. Then you got the rest of these guys. 4 score no points. Mickey Mouse. Curious George, Mazepin, and Queen Latifi. And Mercedes takes the Constructors' Championship, Red Balls, McLaren, Alpine. Ferrari gets into the top 5 there right at the end. Is any of this surprising? No, not really. I'm going to be thinking about that for a little bit. That could have easily gone completely different. 4 points absolutely sucks. That's it, everybody. Formula NASCAR Season 1 is complete, and Season 2 is right around the corner. I am going to shake some things up for Season 2. Going to make some changes to settings, some things I've had in mind as I've been going along here, things I want to do differently. And I want to ask all of you, what tracks would you like to see in Season 2? Are there tracks that I didn't get to this season that you want to see Formula NASCAR on? Are there tracks that you think I should get rid of? I'd like to keep it around the same length, 10, 11, 12 maybe races, something around there. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. And do I come back with Fernando? Do I pick somebody different? I'm not really sure yet what exactly I want to do. I guess we'll find out when I start that all up. I'm done now, though. Season 1 in the books. It was an absolute heartbreaker. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you liked that video. Thank you guys for supporting this Formula NASCAR series that I've been doing. All my Formula 1 stuff, F1 2021. It's something that I've dabbled in years before on the channel, but this year I've really committed to it, and I want to see this Formula NASCAR thing grow. So, because I think it's intense, exciting as all hell, and I really enjoy running these races, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Thank you for watching. Love every single last one of you. I'm sorry I could not win that championship. I ain't taking no shit next season. I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Goodbye!